All right. I want to feel the room first before I jump into this. So, what are you guys struggling with most? I know there's some heavy hitters in here, but what are you guys struggling with the most?
I hate editing.
You hate editing.
It takes forever.
Okay.
And then sometimes coming up with ideas.
Okay, cool. ChatGPT for ideas. CapCut does editing for you.
Yes, but even when I do that, it's like very time consuming.
Okay. I have a system that I put together for that specifically. What else? Committing. That's a big one. Content calendar helps that because then you can see what you have and what you have coming up, and it acts as your accountability partner. What else?
Figuring out what works and what just looks like every other agent.
Great question. Thank you, because you walked me right into this. Okay. The problem is every industry is saturated. I don't care what industry you're in. If you're in SoCal, you're in a saturated industry, especially real estate. Everybody is regurgitating what they see. They're just copying each other, and there's no authenticity in content these days. Okay. In order to unsaturate, you must authenticate. Okay. In order to unsaturate, you must authenticate, meaning who you are in real life needs to reflect on your social media because you're the only you. So there is no competition. You're your own competition, right? We've all heard that saying before. You're your biggest competition. It can't be any truer, you guys, because there is no other you in this world. And if you, again, are displaying who you are online as it is in person, then you're going to start building your own community. And that's what it's all about. People need to belong to a community these days. Everybody needs to be a part of something, whether it's a sports team or if it's the health and wellness community or if it's the business mindset entrepreneur community. There's so many different communities. Everybody has to belong to a community. Start building your community. The way that you do that is you start posting the things that you're interested in, the things that you like doing. And people ask me all the time, "Oh, should I post about faith or politics?" Check it out. If that's who you are and what you believe in, post it. You're going to build your community. Yes, there's going to be people that don't like it or don't agree with you. There's always going to be people that don't like it or don't agree with you. So just be you, and you're going to start seeing and building a loyal audience. Okay. This is what people are afraid of on social media. They're afraid to voice who they are. It's all fake it till you make it. Right. But the best part about this is when you keep it real to appeal is when you start building your audience. Okay. This will also create leads coming to you eventually. Okay. Because what happens is you start putting yourself out there and you start building trust with people, start building your community, and trust turns into conversions. I'll get more into that in a second. Um, who's heard the algorithm? I cracked the algorithm. Who's heard that? A lot of people, right? Everybody hears I cracked the algorithm. Well, the algorithm is not meant to be cracked. Who knows that social media is ran by an AI? Okay, we didn't understand that back in the day. Back in 2010, Instagram came out. I think I started my first business on social media in 2012 when Instagram was just photos, no videos, no sponsorships, no ads, and it was an algorithm. And I honestly, I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I thought there was somebody that was like working for Instagram, monitoring everything that I was doing because AI wasn't out to the public as it is nowadays. Now we can use AI for everything, but it's not meant to be cracked. It's meant to be taught. That's why it's called open AI. When you speak to it, it reflects. It's an unexplainable memory that's online that remembers and compartmentalizes everything that you do, every move that you make. So when you're on social media, it knows how long you're watching a video. And then it knows, well, this person's interested in that video. I'm going to read up on it. And they're going to read the description of the video. They're going to read the captions across the video. They're going to do face recognition, who's in the video. And it's going to know to put more of that in front of you. What you're posting, when you post things, hashtags were created to speak to the AI and let it know what you were posting about. Hashtags are no longer needed anymore because the AI is so intelligent that it does facial recognition. So if you have a video of a cat, you can have no description, no captions, nothing, and it's going to know that that's a video of a cat. That's how far the artificial intelligence has come on social media. Okay. Again, it's meant to be taught, not meant to be cracked. It's literally digital real estate. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in a real estate office. I'm saying that because You have your own digital real estate online. It's the best CRM, follow-up system, and lead generator for you. It also creates referrals. You guys, this is the best CRM, and it's free. That's the best part about it, is that it's absolutely free. Okay. You create warm leads by creating your community, showing who you are, being transparent, being relatable. And then you start getting organic leads, and then you start getting referrals. However, the problem is everybody wants instant gratification on social media. That doesn't exist. It could here and there. You could post something and so it catches fire and somebody sees something. You could get a lead from it. You could get a sale from it, whatever. But social media is not going anywhere. It's here for the long run. It's here. It's just getting started, to be quite frank. And if you're searching for instant gratification on here, that's going to be your downfall. Okay. It's again, it's real estate. You need to invest in your social media real estate now for longevity. Okay. Instant gratification kills. It's not a quick fix. It's long term. It's an asset. Um, Instant gratification kills consistency. It wastes money. It creates burnout. It produces short term results. Okay. Kills consistency is probably the biggest thing because what did you say? What do I post? You know what I mean? So if you get on there and you post, say you go 1 week and you go hard every day, you have a post, and then you disappear for 3 months. What is the algorithm? What's the brain thinking? You confuse the hell out of it. You're just like, it's like, what? This person is not. It's not serious. Ari does a great job. Okay, so I'll point out a few things.
Great job. She puts her heart and soul into it, and then she's like exhausted. So the burnout thing is what is something I think gets to her.
Have I ever told you you're my favorite person on earth?
That's a good way to divert that.
Like, why don't you explain how you're like? This is pretty much
Yeah.
talking about you.
No, I like it. I liked it. I was actually going to start talking to you anyway.
You're not the only one going through this.
All right.
Right.
I felt like I was posting 7 times a week,
Okay.
consistently.
Yeah.
Getting great results from it.
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like they weren't quality leads, and I know that it's still in real estate, like quantity over quality.
Correct.
But I burned myself out, and then I hated doing the content that I was doing. It was like a drag, and so now, shit, I'm lucky if I post 1 time a week.
So here's the thing: it's not quantity over quality; it's quality over quantity. And here's why: because I have built a 6-figure business on my Instagram alone with under 3,000 followers. Because I built quality followers instead of trying to go after quantity followers. There's people out there that have 100,000 followers, get 0 sales. There's people out there that have 300 followers that are so busy they can't even keep up with it. It's about the audience that you build for yourself. This is the most important part. You have to build your audience, and you don't do that by posting every single day because you're going to burn yourself out. I did a test recently where I didn't post any reels for the whole month, but I was on my stories every single day on my stories. And my numbers were all still up on my insights. I posted 0 reels. So with me, I've built an audience to where if I post a reel, I'm getting over 1,000 views, which is insane because that's unheard of. I think the average views for 1 to 5,000 followers is like 300. And so my numbers are way above that because I've taken the time to build an audience that knows me and trusts me, and they're engaged with me. They are in my community. They're a part of my community. They follow my lifestyle, but I also show them the lifestyle. So I'll give you guys some nuggets. Look at Instagram in particular as stories is exactly what it's named. It's your story. Okay. It's your daily story. Take people on the journey with you, raw, uncut, unedited version of your day. And then the next day is the next episode. So your life is like a documentary. It's like a show to everyone on social media. That's exactly how it is. Your stories, those are your episodes. Okay. You can choose what episodes you want to live on your page, and those will act as seasons. So if you go to a concert, you want everybody to see the concert, you're posting it on your stories, turn that into a highlight, and now that's an episode. I'm sorry, now that's a season of your life. Okay, highlights equal seasons, stories equal episodes, and then you have your reels. Okay, your reels are what happens when a new movie comes out. What do they do to get everybody excited? A movie trailer, right? They don't give you the whole movie, right? Your life is the whole movie. And when you go and do things, little events and stuff like that, family birthday parties, vacations, out to dinner, work events, doing social media, doing business stuff, walkthroughs, those are all little trailers of your movie. Okay. Make sure that they're short and simple. We're talking 2 to 3 second cuts to keep people's attention because our attention span is 7 seconds and under. We got like 2 to 3 seconds to get people's attention on social media. Okay. They're not there for, they're there for entertainment. People are on social media by default nowadays. Like I'll open up my phone and I'll automatically open up Instagram and I'm like, darn it, I was supposed to text somebody. And it's just automatic, right? Because we're trained this way. So we have to untrain ourselves and be more intentional with our time on social media and make our time worth it on there. So there's a bunch of different networking opportunities that you have on that. But again, you guys aren't in the business of selling homes. You're in the business of building relationships. And we get to do that anywhere in the world at any given time to the palm of our hand with social media. Okay. Relationships equals trust. Trust turns into conversions. Okay. And remember, we live in an attention economy where attention equals currency for your online algorithm. Trust is built before contact. So I can give an example of trust being built right now. I'm working with a client, and she had a potential client look her up on I think it was Zillow, or she was reading reviews about this agent. And what did she do after she read the reviews? She went to her social media. What does that tell you guys? You can have good reviews and it still doesn't matter. You're not selling real estate, you're selling your lifestyle. That's what you're selling. Can I relate to this person? Can I trust this person? Is this person consistent on social media? Okay. So, again, why most agents lose? They post without intention, they're copying everyone else. There's no system in place for them, and there's no accountability. These are huge. And it kind of touches on what everybody said here. Posting without intention, just kind of randomly posting because, oh, I got to get a post up, and then you rush it. There's no quality in that. There's no value in that. You're just rushing a post up, and trust me, it shows to your audience when you're rushing something. Copying everyone else, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, I'm sick of seeing real estate agents doing walkthroughs. Absolutely sick of it. So what do? We have to come up with new strategies. We still need to show the house. We still need to put it on social media, but please don't start it with, I'm excited to show you my new listing, or welcome to, and then say the address. Let's think outside the box. Let's think simpler, okay? Because we live in an attention economy, we're so oversaturated with entertainment and just everything being in our we're way overstimulated with how much entertainment we have in our fingertips, that we're looking for simplicity. Okay. And I'm a videographer, and I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, you don't need to hire a videographer for every single video. You go do your videos yourself, POV style, and that's gonna get you more engagement than not, because now people see a really high quality video on social media and they're immediately turned off. I don't want to be sold nothing. They'll keep going. They want to see POV. They want to see selfie. They want to see you on a regular iPhone.
Does that work for Instagram? Because I see that works for TikTok, but Instagram seems to be more geared towards like 3D videos, pictures.
It works across the board, but it also depends on your content. So if you have $1 million listing, by all means, hire a videographer. But if it, yeah, so if you have a really nice house, you're gonna want a really nice video to go along with that. But if you're what happened?
Variety help.
Exactly. Variety helps. Plus, if you're doing the daily, talking to, you do a really good job at this. Is being in front of the camera, being in front of your audience on a daily basis, then it's going to change the perspective of who's seeing your stuff and what they think of it.
Because I see on TikTok it's a bit more personal. So like you can talk about like one on one.
It's your reality TV show.
Right?
That's exactly what it is.
Instagram tends to be more like conservative in that sense. It's like it can be clean cut.
Nope. Yep.
If you build your followers
Yeah.
that like what you're posting,
So
it
you,
can be.
what you're telling me is that that's your algorithm. That's what you're interested. That's what you're showing the algorithm that you like. So on your Instagram, that's why that stuff is showing. So,
TikTok's different.
but your TikTok is different. So on TikTok, there's a different algorithm. They have different algorithms. Okay. Um,
Do you
so
think that's a good idea to make them different? TikTok,
no,
Instagram?
everything should be the same across the board. Because here's why. I'll give you an example. My cousin does not have an Instagram or a Facebook. She's on TikTok all the time. She's 44 years old. My mom was 73 and she was on Facebook all day long. Didn't know how to operate any other platform. Me, I'm on Instagram most of the time and I'm 40. So that tells you that your content should be going across the board. I have a client that I'm working with right now. I've been working with him for about a year, and he was always interrupting and trying to tell me like, "Hey, I heard this. Can you do this?" And I want to respect him because I've got to respect my clients. At the same time, I have to tell him, "Listen, I'm figuring out the algorithm and teaching the algorithm as we go." Okay? Now he just this happened just yesterday. He calls me and he's like, "Mike, I don't know what you're doing." He's like, "But everybody's telling me that all my videos are popping up on their feed. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it." And all it is me putting his stuff across the board consistently. So we have a video. I like to start with Instagram. That automatically goes to my Facebook. And then from there, I can put it in groups or I can put it on my professional page, depending on what the content is. And then I go over to TikTok. I'll post it on TikTok, make sure it's added to my stories for the extra views. And then I'll go to YouTube, add it as a short. If it's a short, if it's a little bit longer, I'll add it as a regular video. YouTube is not a social media, by the way. There's an aspect of social media on YouTube because TikTok came out and actually passed YouTube for watch time for the first time ever. And YouTube panicked, and that's when YouTube Shorts was born. So they had to kind of turn into a social media to keep people on their platform. YouTube is a search engine. It's the number two biggest search engine in the world, owned by the number one, which is Google. Google owns YouTube. If you're consistent on YouTube, you're automatically going to rank on Google search. Okay.
Edited video? What's the difference?
Well, Instagram has their own Instagram edits, which is it's a copy of CapCut. CapCut is actually owned by TikTok, by the way. So you can use either whatever one you're more comfortable on.
But if
It
you
really
download
doesn't
it,
matter.
doesn't it leave the little watermark from Instagram?
So that's a good point. If you say you use Instagram and you say you download your video, it's gonna watermark Instagram on there. And vice versa on TikTok, it's gonna watermark. Both both platforms will penalize you for having the other's logo watermarked. So you want to make sure that you either have a pro account or that the watermark is not there. So when you're editing, you save it without the watermark. And then you can use it anywhere you want because there's nothing saying anything about it.
Like to save it without the watermark. I mean, I've seen things that to remove it, so just use a tool that helps remove the watermark.
It's easier to just get CapCut.
Yeah, CapCut is what I use. CapCut
And
is
delete the watermark for CapCut at the end.
yes.
So you
There's no charge for taking it off. They just put that there because they realize people don't understand that they could just delete it and there's no penalty for it. So yeah, and then if you're using a template that's a pro template or has pro features in it, when you save it, if all you have to do is act like you're sharing it to TikTok, it automatically saves to your library, and you don't even have to post it to TikTok. You really don't even need the app TikTok to save
What
it.
you're saying is to post like the same videos across all social media.
Mhm.
But do you have like a day that you do your batch content so like you don't because I get what you're saying about burnout because that's true. Do you have a day that you just do all your content?
So that's a good question, and it really depends on the person. But when I work with my clients, we have a content day, and I focus on 2 videos that I shoot for them that are more real estate or trendy aimed, and we knock out. I would say to do one personal video and one business video per week to start with, and post them like one on Tuesday, one on Thursday. Okay, but make sure, most importantly, right now, make sure you're on your stories every day, once a day. Even if it's you just making your coffee and you post that, guess what? Somebody else is gonna be like, "Oh, I drink Black Rifle coffee too. Do you like it?" And then boom, conversation starting. Okay, it's the simple, most silly things, but we're simple people. It's consistent. You're staying at the top of mind of your audience by posting every single day on your stories. And again, why did reality TV blow up so big? Because we're nosy by nature. We want the raw, uncut, unedited version of other people's lives because either we relate to it or it makes us feel better about our life. And that's just the truth. Okay? Um, consistency beats virality. We talked about that already. There's only one you, your voice, your lifestyle. Okay, we talked about that. You're not selling a service, you're selling a lifestyle. Okay. Again, we just talked about this. The reviews, they're going to go to your reviews, they're going to go to your social media, look at your lifestyle. Authenticity plus consistency builds trust, which will get you organic exposure. What winning agents do, they document their real life, which is what you do. Great job. Keep it up. They share value plus personality. Gabby does a great job at that. They build trust before asking, and they stay visible daily. Okay. This is exactly it. You're building trust by being vulnerable, by being approachable, giving value. So the ables, be able, vulnerable, valuable, approachable, believable, receivable, all the ables. Make your content able for people and they'll relate to you more and you'll start building a loyal audience for yourself. Okay. Most agents don't need more ideas, they need a system. Okay. You guys are your brand. Your face is your logo. Okay. When you are branding yourself and you're making content that is suited to you, and then you're executing it right on a consistent basis, and you're keeping yourself accountable, or you hire a coach to keep you accountable, this is where the success comes in. This is how you teach the algorithm: brand, content, execution, accountability. This is how you build an algorithm to know who you are, what you do, what you're about, what your interests are, and then it knows who to put you in front of. Okay. The accountability part is where most people fall off. Because I have a course called Ignite Social, and I give you guys the whole shebang. After this course, you can know nothing about social media. By the time you're done with this course, you'll know more than most people about social media, but it doesn't matter because 90% of the people that I give this course to don't apply it because there's nobody keeping them accountable. So I created a monthly program where I help keep them accountable and I give them accountability and direction on a monthly basis. Okay. Accountability is key with consistency. Um, and this is pretty much stop guessing and start building. What Ignite Social is it's 4 live Zoom coachings that are recorded and sent to you after so you can reflect back on them. We go through your brand identity, help you identify your brand, and build that out. Really, I have you guys fill out an interest and what your interests are and who your potential audience is, which your guys' audience is very broad because you never know who needs to buy or sell a home. Plus referrals too. And then we go over content mastery, which is putting together a content calendar, helping you figure out what kind of content works for you. And then there's Taproot networking. Who's heard of Taproot networking? You have? Oh, okay. I made that up, dude. Did, did you hear? Maybe from something that I did. Okay.
You were on the hike.
Yeah. Okay. That was it. Yeah. Okay. So I was talking about this. Good man. I thought I made this up. Is somebody else using my stuff out there? Like what? So Taproot networking is there's proto. That was so funny. You're like, no, the hike. So Taproot networking is it is the most powerful thing that pretty much completes the puzzle to social media, and it consists of a few things. Okay, it's proto, which is new, and this is you get to go and interact with a potential audience through the palm of your hand, and this is done by geotagging. Who's familiar with geotagging? Oh, I'm not done yet, sir. You can't leave. I'm just kidding. So who's familiar with geotagging? Okay, geographical tagging, right? So every time you take a picture or a video with your phone, it automatically timestamps the date, the weather, the time, and your location. Okay. Social media gives you the ability to bring these things out, these features out, and use them. So you can tag yourself in a location that knows where you're at. Okay. The power in this is when you're not tagging yourself, you can go and search these locations. So if you have a listing in Redlands, you can post about your listing, and then immediately you're going to want to go into the city of Redlands and start networking with people in that local city when you have fresh content up. So I say don't post and ghost, post and network. Okay. And then, and that's it for today, guys. Thanks for coming in. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. And then there's existing. This is existing audience. So this is how you stay top of mind. All the people that you already follow, okay? You're gonna go and you're gonna engage with their stuff. So if there's somebody who hits you up and they're like, "Hey, I might have my sister might be looking to sell her house." All right, cool. Well, now I'm gonna add you as a friend on Instagram. I'm gonna make my thing green and add you to a list. So I know like I need to network with you more because you're a potential lead. You're a hot lead for me. Okay. And then boom, now because you're engaging with them, the algorithm knows you're interested in this person. Their stuff's gonna pop up whenever they post first. And now you can go engage with it, comment, like, share, whatever. And now what you do is you're basically tapping them, you're poking them. Hey, I'm still here. Hey, I exist. Hey, I'm supporting you in your post. And what that does is it reminds them. I can't tell you how many times that I've had people say, "Oh, I need to do videos or coaching with you," like out at the hike, and then they don't hit me up because it's not top of mind. But then I'll come and I'll see they posted something on their stories, and I'll like fire the stories. Boom. Now they just get a notification, and then they send me a message. Hey, bro, when can we set up a meeting? That's staying top. Existing audience networking, okay, has to be intentional. And then the networking that is my favorite, which is in-person networking. If you guys go to an event, understand this: Instagram is your best business card. And I'll give you a couple scenarios why. So who's got the tap thing? Well, let me tap my phone on your phone and give you all my information. That's cool, right? But let me tell you my experience with this. I'm gonna get home after you tap and give me your information. Be like, what was that guy's name again? And now I have a lost contact in my phone. Okay. Business cards, they're great. They're never gonna go out of style because they're physical, right? However, people lose them. They misplace them. They get stuck. They get stuffed in a stack with a bunch of other business cards. Okay. So
I used to be like, who was this person? I didn't know I got
exactly, right? I mean, you can always call them and find out. But so business cards, again, the best form of connecting with somebody now is, hey, do you have a business card? Actually, I do. They're in my car, but just follow me on Instagram. And I even got this little tag thing where I can tap it on somebody's phone and my Instagram pops up. And then boom, follow.
What is that?
I'll send it to you. Yeah, no, it's not a dot card. It's something else. I forget the name of it. They got me on an Instagram sponsorship thing. And I'm like, I'll do this. I'm down.
even have a bracelet.
They have those too. Yeah, those are, I think, more expensive. So again, in-person networking is always going to be the best, you guys. But when you go to an event, make sure you're adding people on social media. Add them right away because now you're building your database without even trying. They don't even know what you're doing, but you're building. You just added them to your database, and then you can see their.
Less, like,
It's more discreet. Yeah, it's less businessy, it's less salesy. It's more friendly. Exactly. It's more relationship based. Okay. So when you're adding people, how follow you, follow me back, right? They follow you, you follow them. And if you don't care, I don't really want to work with this person, just let them follow you and then don't follow them.
When my son goes to clubs now, he doesn't even ask for phone numbers. Hey, what's your Insta?
That's it. So we gotta keep up. See, these kids are ahead of us, bro. They know.
Well, it's also like if you think about it, doing the same thing. You're building relation. You want to build a relationship with somebody. You go to a club, bar, whatever. You give them your Instagram. You want to build a relationship with that person. If you just get somebody's number, do you know how difficult it is sometimes to just start a conversation?
Bro, do you know I was born in '85 and I used to go to the mall with a pen and a paper and get numbers? And we're gonna have to cut that part out.
But my point is,
No, I get you.
if you go on Instagram and you see somebody's story and it's relatable, and you see they go somewhere, you're like, hey, like where is that place?
Yeah.
They closed down forever. I got the last plate.
Right.
So you make a joke out of it.
Yep. So is all this stuff making sense so far? Is it kind of like putting it together?
An 85 notepad looks like.
It's funny you ask because I still have them in a little box. I'm just kidding. I got pager, page me. I'm like, what? So what this is not, this Ignite Social is not a course that you're gonna watch and forget. It's not a gimmick. It's not a post-more strategy. It's created for simplicity. That's exactly what I created it for. Simplicity. I've worked with clients that have burnt out after me forcing them to make videos. 3 years ago, Aaron Stell forced him to make videos, video. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He ghosted me for a year and a half when it came to social media because he was so burnt out. The times change. We have to change with them. We live in a time where as long as we're on our stories every day, we can post reels every whatever. But here's the thing: don't get on there and go crazy and post one reel per day and then ghost Instagram or the algorithm for a week. Show it consistency. It's better to post twice a week or once a week and show the consistency because, again, you're speaking to an artificial intelligence that's learning you. And if you're confusing it, they're going to be like, what? So who's ever posted something and then realized that something was messed up, they had to take it down and then they reposted it? How was your engagement after you reposted it? Crap. Because you just deleted something from the memory and now it's confused. So it needs time to relearn you. It sounds silly, but this is how the algorithm works. Okay. This is for agents who want authority, trust, referrals, and long-term visibility. Again, you guys, if you have somebody that's following you, you meet them at a thing, or they just stumble upon your social media and they start following you, they may not need a house sold or want to buy a house. But because they follow your lifestyle and your content was consistent and you built trust in them, they are going to refer you left and right. Hey, my neighbor is talking about selling that. Oh, I know this person. Here's their Instagram. Go follow them. They crush it. It's all about referrals. It's all about long-term visibility. Okay.
You don't even have to crush. I see a bunch of agents that aren't crushed. Look like they're crushed,
See?
which is like 99% of it.
99%, which is actually probably a really true statement. The risk isn't investing. The risk is staying invisible. That's good, right? Yeah. I did this last night. I'm like, all right, that's a good one. The risk isn't investing. The risk is staying invisible. Okay. Or like everyone else. Any questions? Wow, that means I did a good job.
I
Oh, go
believe
ahead.
in it. I've got deals from it. I even got a marriage out of social media, so I know it works.
That's right.
So
Oh, yeah.
do you charge for that program?
So here, we'll set up a clarity call. Whoever wants a clarity call, scan here, set up a meeting. I'll get on a 15-minute phone call with you, and then we'll see if it's a right fit for you or if you need it. But yeah,
Wait, do we
Or
scan
George
that?
can just tell us
Yeah,
the story
scan
and
it.
we just have to follow your instructions.
Yeah, this is a story.
So here's the thing. It's not a one size fits all thing. And this is the special thing about what I put together is that it's catered to you as an individual. So what you're doing is going to look different than what he's doing. Gabby's in a different place than you are. You know what I mean? So I'll come in and help fill in all the gaps. That's what it's all about. It's
I think
helping you fill the gaps.
problem is that we start like everybody wants to be a Gabby, right? And doesn't
I
know
don't.
what it takes to get there right now. Well, obviously, yeah, but it didn't take her. It was not overnight.
No.
Right? And that's the thing that everybody wants to go and be this top thing and not scaffold again, using the scaffold.
She's been investing in this for years. I
Yeah.
came here 3 years ago and she was talking about how she was doing in-person events to grow her social media.
Yeah.
So you're right. You don't get there overnight. This is hard work,
And I think
consistency.
that's what happens is that we talk ourselves out of doing stuff
Yep.
because we're like, oh, are people gonna like my stuff? And or what is my family gonna say? They're gonna think I'm this, I'm that. And another thing too is like, well, my stuff is not as good as this. People are not gonna look at it. So we talk ourselves out of doing stuff.
Correct.
You can't compare yourself.
Yep. So done is better than perfect.
Oh, somebody said that too.
Interesting.
Josh's.
Yeah. That's a creator thing. What happened?
Sorry. Want to mention like like Instagram, social media is only one lead generating system.
Yep.
I all of last year, even the year before, I was constantly looking at these agents that have like 30, 40, 50, 60,000 followers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked at my numbers and I looked at their numbers and I closed more deals with them.
Yep.
So I feel like they're checking myself out.
Yes.
I did really just last year.
Yep.
But I didn't forget about all the other stuff.
Right.
Yep.
This is just a tool added to your belt. That's it. But this is an essential tool.
It is.
This is like the clip to the belt. The other ones are holes. This is like what holds it together. You guys, it is imperative that you're on social media nowadays. And
Your resume,
Otherwise, you're just going to be invisible. It's not even a resume. It's a reality.
Yeah.
There's you and me right here, right now in person, and then there's you and me on social media. There's two realities. That's exactly it. It's two realities. You have to be on social media, especially if you guys are in a sales business. Any sales business, you need to be on social media. If you're not, you don't want to win.
But I don't want to sound salesy.
Then be you.
no, I'm saying that's what they say. I don't want to be sound salesy.
And I like what you did. You came up with something that is number one, trending, and number two, it's different.
What, the football?
The football thing. Yeah. Was that your idea?
No, I wasn't
Oh.
here.
Oh, okay. You're all, that was me. I'm like, oh, okay.
When I'm cold calling, that's what I do. I have my when you see me with the football and the headset, it's because I'm cold calling.
There you go.
It's just game time. It's just
Right. That's
ready to
good.
go. That's my thing.
Make that a video. Okay. Any more questions?
You may get another wife that way.
Yeah, but so you guys, you will talk yourself out of this. You will talk yourself out of it. 100%. You're gonna talk yourself. You're gonna judge yourself. Oh, I don't like the way I look. Like, come on, I have brown hair and a red beard. What happened? None of this is dyed. It's just, and it took me a long time to own what I look like and how I sound.
Or you could just shave.
But the more, no, because then my double chin will show, dude. I don't know. The more that you see yourself, the more you get used to it. You have to get used to seeing yourself. It's because we don't see ourselves all day, right? And then when we do see ourselves, we're like, oh, you know? And so you push past that, and then you start cranking out content.
I
Okay?
have so many videos that I talk myself out of posting all the time.
Lucy, do you talk on FaceTime? Do you talk to people on FaceTime?
No, never.
Okay, that is start talking to people on FaceTime. That is the way that I
That's
got
good.
myself so used to just
Oh,
seeing.
is that why I have all these missed FaceTime calls?
Yeah, that's it.
I don't accept FaceTime calls.
Alright. But start talking to people through FaceTime.
Yeah.
Because then you can get used to your face.
I'll give you another tip too. Facebook tells you whose birthday it is every day. Instead of just hitting the automatic happy birthday emojis and posting a comment, make a 5-second video. Hey, I noticed it was your birthday today. You can even say like, hey, Facebook told me it was your birthday. I just wanted to wish you blessings today on your day. Hope you feel loved. Talk to you soon. Boom. And then what you do, so now you're doing two things there though. You're getting used to seeing yourself and being on video, and you're touching a potential client. You're reaching out to a lead potentially.
It's leveling up from what everyone else is communicating.
Right.
to.
And I'll tell you one thing about what he just said. Like, I have my own brother. I'm like, dude, you're sending me happy birthday over freaking Instagram. Call
Right?
me,
I know.
fucker.
I feel
I'm
that
like, call me. So the same thing that if you're at least taking the time to do that
Do a little
video,
video.
that shows that you cared a little bit extra more
Yes,
than just
leveling
putting a
up
little.
communication.
Just be careful where you put fire to, because if I put a fire to something, I might get in trouble.
Yep.
He's gonna get another round for
Fire? Why are you putting a fire on her? I'm like.
So I have a broadcast on my social media, on my Instagram.
On the football next time.
I have a broadcast on my Instagram. If you scan this and go, it'll take you to my page. You can go to my broadcast, and I just give a bunch of free little hints and tips and keep you guys updated with what the changes of Instagram and everything that's going on with that. You're not in my broadcast, bro?
I know. I met you like what 2 years ago now.
That's a good way to grow
Yeah.
your community too, is to just have that broadcast because you share the info to the people who are interested.
Yep.
It's directly in their inbox.
Yep. I see Gabby started one
Yeah.
recently.
I just joined.
Yeah, you started a broadcast. But you're posting all your listings in there, which is cool. And then I saw you post something of value yesterday, and I'm like, that's what she needs to be putting in here. You want to be a source of value where people are going to get in there and find tips and tricks on selling their house.
I used to have that for beauty,
Yeah.
but I think I'm
So
gonna
you
stop.
do beauty?
I used to.
Okay, you have knowledge there. Use that in your social media, because now you're reaching out to $1 billion industry. And if you use that, you're going to start building trust with people that have money that are into beauty. And now that's an industry that you need to be
So
in.
you should post BeautyCon.
Yes.
Yes, 100%. Post how you do your makeup in the morning,
Yeah.
and don't be afraid. Get out there and do it.
Do like tell a story
Yep.
about whatever happened in real estate while you're doing your makeup.
Yep.
Like,
Same time.
Get over
You
here.
should tell like the horror story, like a horror story while you're doing your
Dude, if we
makeup.
do that, you and I, as we're getting ready, putting our makeup, we might get a lot like.
Oh my god. That's the thing is, I thought that would push some people away because, like,
No.
okay,
You're talking
the
yourself
men,
out of it.
the men don't want to see that.
No, some men do.
A lot.
I don't know.
Here's the thing,
I don't know
though.
if I would
They
say
may not want to see that, but they want to see something else that you're into. You know what I mean?
Taken seriously, like not like, oh, she just does beauty, like what does she know
Well, look at the girl on YouTube, Bailey Sarian. She has
Yeah.
like 3 million followers, and that's what she does. She tells stories and puts her makeup on.
And she still tells us?
No, she just no, but she don't need to sell houses. She has 3 million followers.
It's like get ready with me, and she just
Yeah.
talks.
Yeah.
I will say there is an
She's selling
agent
something.
in Orange County.
Steve will watch.
Her name is Celine.
Your wife did.
And initially,
remember that.
she did
Did you?
videos on her curly hair routine as she talked about it, and she's a big agent in Orange County.
We can do a day in the life of
Okay.
Perla, getting ready
Well,
for an open house here.
you guys missed it, but
ready, boom, boom, boom.
King's wife does that, right?
She does it sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets a bunch of hits, right?
She does good on TikTok, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then
You
you.
better look at it.
That's for sure.
If you were to do a tutorial of you shaving your beard,
No, I'm gonna. Did you sign up for a clarity call?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Fire on it. You can put a fire on it.
I'm gonna help you put all this in order and take all the confusion out.
Fire this
I
one.
might try that. It's quick. I have to slow it down.
Go down a different rabbit hole.
Yeah, so there a part of the course is you filling out all of your interests. You write down all of your interests, and then now you know I'm gonna start making content for these audiences and start putting my eggs in a bunch of different baskets instead of just posting real estate all the time.
Sign up for this, so instead of just taking selfies at Windermere, you can actually have some good content.
No. I have to use myself
And what we'll do is when we do it, we'll FaceTime.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. She don't want to FaceTime me. She'll FaceTime you.
I don't even answer as regular. I'm available for everybody else.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.